Restore. Nibble or two. Right, right, right. I thought we... I guess we... I must not have saved after we did the thing. So we'll watch the little cutscene again here. This is where we left off last time.
Is anything the matter, Mr. Baza?
I suddenly feel not at all well. I think I will lie down here in the van.
Should I get Madeline?
No, no, please. I'll just stay here and take a little rest.
Are you sure? I don't think Madeline would mind at all driving you back to the hotel.
No, I only need a few moments to close my eyes. Thank you, Miss Nakamura.
Chateau de Sera. The vineyard and house were built on the foundations of a much older estate linked to the Templars. More importantly, I have arranged for us to have lunch here and perhaps to taste some wine.
It's about time. Right, Victoria?
It sounds like just a detained.
This way.
Are you coming, Grace?
Oh, yeah, in a minute. I just want to look around first.
Okay, I'll see you inside.
Okay, cool. So, that is where we begin today. What do we have? 301 points of the 965 available. Seems to be just this kind of squared off area here. It does look like we've got quite a bit of exploring available here. So this is where we came in, presumably. Looks like we can at least try to leave. What is this here? I guess is this where we went in? No, they went in here maybe to... for their wine. Yeah, we've got this kind of chateau thing, a lovely fountain, garage, and the van, of course.
That's me, the trusty sidekick.
There you go. Fingerprint yourself.
I've already got it.
So handy. So what do we have here? Oh yeah, the Holy Grail thing. We were supposed to read this on the trip. Did we actually do it?
I want to read it in the van.
Okay, we've been in the van. Have not read it. Okay.
I wonder who could have left this for us, and why.
Good question.
I think I'd better wait for the group.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think we could leave, but that is, where we're at. What's this?
The Chateau's wine tasting room. Cute.
Is that this whole thing?
The Chateau's...
Yeah. Read.
It says, Chateau de Serra's Winery, Monsieur Excelsior Montreux, owner and vineyard master? And tasting and sales, I think. Madeline's van. Well, at least she's not driving something expensive. Then I'd really have to hate her. That's Emilio Baza. I met him briefly last night.
Obviously, we want to have a conversation about this at some point.
This certainly is a beautiful estate. Look at that fountain.
It's going through the side of the wall there. That's how powerful it is. Powerful fountain.
That's a big garage for Europe. Most of them can barely fit a Peugeot.
Peugeot mentioned. Let's go.
The windows have been painted over. There's a side entrance to the garage. At least I think it's a garage.
Interesting. The windows have been painted over. Now, we were already dealing with some sort of supernatural being that we have casually thrown about being a, a vampire. So, that's interesting.
Ah, impressive. This must be the main house. It's the front door.
Okay. Again, I'm trying not to go anywhere quite yet. This is part of the estate, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so we can go around the back. It looks like that is a location that's available to us.
The chateau's wine tasting room. Cute.
It's just the van.
Madeline's van.
It's interesting that he's feeling sick and we're here. I'm trying to think of what we want to do first, because you want to be kind of careful with these games because you don't want to leave any points on the
That's
table.
a big garage.
But I guess we'll try opening the door. It's gotta be locked, right?
No dice.
Well, there's your problem. The handle is actually just painted on the door. It doesn't actually... doesn't exist.
No, I don't see any sign of prints.
Not even your own? You just tried opening it yourself. Okay.
That's a big garage. That's a big gar- There's a side entrance to the garage. At least I think it's a garage.
Where did the,
That's a...
Oh, we can try opening this as well, huh?
They don't look like the kind that open.
Throw rock?
Yeah. I'll jump right on that one.
Why did they put these in here?
The windows have been painted over.
Like, there are so many, like, joke verbs in here. I kind of love it, but I also think that at this point in the game, you kind of understand that, they, like, it almost, like, discourages you from doing it because you're like, oh, it's not going to actually do anything.
They're too high for me to see through.
Alright, let's talk to Baza, I guess.
No, I don't want to disturb Mr. Baza. He's sick. It did come on rather suddenly, though. Maybe he doesn't like wine. That's Emilio Baza. No, I don't want to disturb Mr. Baza. He's sick.
Okay. So that's that. I think we probably want to just check around the building, right? I feel like if we go in to get the wine, we might not be able to.
It sounds like a baby crying.
Does it? It sounded like just kind of like a creepy sting and now piano. Oh, I kind of hear it now. But yeah, I wanted to just check over here because I don't know if this might end our kind of opportunity to explore. Okay, so we've got this weird little shed thing over here. It doesn't look like there's an entrance, but I guess it's attached to whatever this is. Oh, okay. Oh, good. In a cellar, like, basement door thing. That's where the babies go.
I need to get into that house. But how?
Well, you have to climb, obviously. This is all part of the same structure, right?
I need to get into that house. But how?
Can we climb? We can.
I have got to try to get into that house somehow.
Whoa! Look at this! Platforming side, yeah, suddenly Mad Dog. I'm glad that we just never even tried the door over there. We just were like, no, we have to climb on top of the house. Something just fell off. Is that a rock or something? Whoa! Faith Nakamura, yeah. Okay, so we're just in it now. What's going on
I
here?
need to get into that house. But how?
Well, I think we have to probably climb up the vines here, right? Baby crying is giving me, like, PTSD right now. Oh my goodness. We're in. Look at this. This is amazing. Why does in Gabriel Knight games they just love climbing buildings? Like going like let's not just use the building. We have to climb around it.
Someone does, or did, some work up here. Nah, I don't see anything I'd want to carry with me.
What is this? These are always kind of the textures and stuff you hate in games like this, where it's like just a really low res image that they just paste across this like texture. It's like a texture, you know what I mean? So by work, I guess somebody was, I don't know, they keep their pottery here. Their heat scent.
Someone does.
Is this different?
Someone does.
No, same deal. Okay. Yeah, very N64 type thing. I agree with you, yeah. It's a classic
Black
Nintendo
shades.
64 movie.
That's kind of weird.
That is kind of weird. Black shades, can we open them? We cannot. We can't, like, fingerprint anything that might be helpful. We definitely... This is one thing we should probably consider as well. Could we have... Let me do one thing here. Baby cries. Save. Just to make sure I'm not missing any points. This is very important that we don't miss points.
Oh my god.
Can we do anything with this? Yeah, we can listen.
Oh, that sound seems to be coming from the cellar. Those doors must lead to the cellar.
Yeah. Can we open it?
Nope. Didn't think it would be that easy.
Okay. And we can't print it. That was what I was really kind of concerned about, was like, did I leave anything on the table out here? I guess what I should do is also check this too. That's why I made that other save. We can just kind of jump right back to it, but...
Is Monsieur Montreux not joining us?
Not that I know of, mademoiselle, but I'll let him know you are here.
Hey, I saved you a seat, girl.
Ah, merci. You are such the gentleman, Monsieur Mosley. But I am keeping my eye on you. You better not go back you know where and do you know what?
Huh?
We are playing dumb, are we? You know I can wiggle it out of you.
Well, have some wine, Madeline.
Okay, well, I don't know what that is, but... Whoa! Okay, so we can just kind of leave as well. We don't actually have to do anything there immediately. Okay, so we ultimately we have not missed presumably anything. So we can jump back over here. Not that I don't want to see the parkour again. Oh, we can break into the box?
Storage crates. Not particularly sinister.
Well, what's inside
I don't
it?
have a crowbar. Besides, those boxes look like they've been here a while. I don't think the baby's in there. I don't have a crowbar. Storage.
What about this?
They need to call Goodwill.
Was this an old mattress or something? Is that sinister? Are we putting that on the sinister scale? Oh, we can exit back down as well. Interesting.
There's a large wardrobe against the wall.
Delacroix, yeah. Hey, Ribrack. Oh, this isn't concerning at all. Let's look. Oh, we're just gonna show. Okay, we can only do one.
I've never seen anything like it. It doesn't look like Hebrew, Greek, or Arabic, and it certainly isn't Oriental.
The fact that somebody has the same thing, like multiple versions of the same bit, that's always a concern.
Wonder what these symbols mean.
Can we jot anything down? Sketchbook. We gotta use the sketchbook, right? Sketch that. Thank you, Grace. Some crash action from GK1. Get that tattooed on us at some point. Okay, 309. Oh, that's tons of points. Let's go.
I copied these symbols down from the robes at Chateau de Serres. To scan that, I'd have to get onto Sydney and do an add data.
Okay. You know it's the real thing, too, because you gotta do an add data. It's like computer action. That's now a verb. That's how you know. Gotta do one of those add datas. Hide. Hide in the closet. See, what Grace should do is just phase out of bounds. There's probably a way to do it. So 313. Yeah, hack the wall textures. Okay, so us gasping, I guess, was too loud. Oh, how do you know we're in here?
Oh, is that you?
Okay, it's just for the bit. Are you gonna go? I thought he was just gonna walk through the wall as well.
Mademoiselle Boutin, how enchanting.
Monsieur, surely you will join us for a drink and provide a bit of expertise on your wines? S'il vous plaît.
Of course, at your service, mademoiselle.
Ignore the baby crying from the basement, please. Stick figure wearing a shirt. Only the best. Okay, so shall we try this again, I take it?
It's a little dark in here, but those paintings don't look valuable to me.
Okay. Art critic. It turned into an Assassin's Creed game, yeah.
It's a baby's foot!
Is it like a doll or a real living baby? It's...
Oh my god. It's just a doll.
But this kind of texture's like, are we sure though? Can we take it? I would love to take this.
It's just an old doll. I'd look ridiculous bringing that back to Gabriel. Yeah, it's just some old clothes and blankets in there. Yeah, it's just...
It's just turned into a Puppet Master movie randomly. It's 64, baby. It's gonna grow up to an N64 man. Terrifying.
It's a little dark in here, but...
Okay, same deal over there. Anything with these?
Storage crate.
Nothing particularly sinister. Nothing over here. Books?
Old books. In French. Looks like they've been up here a while. Old books.
All books in French. Look like they've been up here a while.
It overlooks the courtyard. I wouldn't want anyone down there to see me.
It's probably for the best. What about this one?
Old books. In French. Looks like...
A Rayman.
No.
Okay. Move?
Why would I want to do that?
I don't know, because you suggested it, game.
It overlooks the courtyard. I wouldn't want anyone down there to see me.
Okay, so I gotta fix that. Getting light through the ceiling. It's a big problem. Look first,
There's a
I guess.
winding staircase going down to the second floor.
Whoa. Look at this library. Oh no. A puzzle. Okay. What do we got going on
Grafting
here?
the Vine, the Encyclopedia of Grapes, the Science of Viticulture, Vitis Magnificus. Plus, lots of books in French. This guy takes his wine seriously.
Okay, so the one facing the winery area is all wine stuff.
Grafting the Vine,
Unless all of these are the same.
Grafting the Vine,
We got a book down here.
Grafting the Vine, Grafting the...
This is crazy. He's just got
Grafting the Vine,
like hundreds of copies of the same three
Grafting
books.
the Vine, Grafting the Vine, the...
What a maniac. So we have a door.
That obviously leads to the rest of the house.
Okay, do we want to...
I better not go out that way. Someone would see me for sure. Oof, that pattern on the floor must have cost a bundle to install. It's so intricate.
Is it a wheel within a wheel? This is knocking on it?
Gee, that worked.
It's so complicated. The guy at the store said I could pull it off.
That looks like the guy I saw upstairs. Madeline called him Montreux.
Montreux.
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Do we have anything that would be of... Not really. Not of interest. We'll have to turn the heads and see what happens here. But before we do that, let's look at more books.
I have no idea what it says. It looks like Latin. It doesn't look relevant enough to steal. French dictionaries and something. Old, too.
Okay, go on with something.
Why bother? I wouldn't be able to read it anyway.
Well, Sydney can.
Why bother? I wouldn't be able to read it anyway.
What are we doing here? Why have Sydney if you're not going to use it? Has a translate function that I have to presume that Grace like programmed.
There's a book in the drawer. Gods Among Us, the Immortals.
Okay, what is this? Okay. Next page, I guess. Jeez, this is handwritten. What is this font? AM in what is now Scotland and England. Is it AM or AN? Ooh, big sneeze. AN, aid to Sigebert. This is a very difficult to read. Flees when AHB locate in 705. Rome surrounds. Can we just, does this have anything else?
Someone's made notes. They can't seriously mean. Nah, no way.
But they've been around this long, I guess. Rome surrounds traveling wine merchant Antonius Fresca. 1500 1550. Believed to be in India during this period. See records on Chandigarth and Tanakpur. Alright, let's get this out here. I don't know if I'm going to have to look this up at some point. Chandigarth. Already on, Wayne. Tanak. Okay. Madrid, Spain. Gustave Homer appeared in a small village, stayed for 3 weeks. According to local legend, the priest thought he was an angel due to the peculiarities of his person. These rumors drove Homer from Tours. Matches description. San Francisco, California, T.C. Mustave, a foreign fellow, fitting description, lived here for 2 months and worked for a local rancher, was said to practice horse doctoring techniques that sound peculiar. Too late Roman period. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, they actually went back in time on that one. Next page. Is there anything else here?
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Are you sure? I feel like this could accomplish quite a bit.
What a bunch of nonsense.
That's what we're gonna take out of that? Bunch of nonsense? Oh, Grace. Okay. We're definitely gonna have to check everything for prints in this place.
No, I don't see any sign of prints.
Are you looking like hard enough? Oh no, I don't need to read. We don't want to read this. Oh, maybe we do. There's a spot.
Yes, there's a print on the cover.
There's a print on the cover. Do.
What a bunch of nonsense.
Cool. What a bunch of nonsense. Okay, so that's Montreux. Cool. Great. I think we're doing so well right now.
Why does that face look odd to me?
It looks odd.
Why does that face look odd to me?
I don't know.
No.
Can you elaborate at all? Should we
I don't
sketch
think
it?
that would accomplish.
No. Move the chair.
Why does that face look odd to me?
Can we climb up? Is that what we're doing here? Getting our money's worth out of climb today.
Why does that face look odd?
Grace. What are we doing on this chair? What are we actually doing
That's
here?
me.
You get down.
Why does that face... That looks like the guy I saw... That looks like the... Ah, looks comfy.
Yeah, let's stand on it.
That looks like the guy... Why does that face...
Oh,
There's really something weird about the eyes. I don't think that would accomplish anything. Why does that face look odd to me?
are you serious, Grace?
Oh, wow.
What? So within the eye... So we had to examine it a bit closer, I guess. So within the eye, there is... Somebody looks like Gabriel Knight and a whole grail inside them.
That is bizarre. It's part man, part grail. I have no idea what that might mean. I don't think that would accomplish anything.
No, we're not going to sketch this to remember this. I feel like this is important. Wait, what? Mercedes?
No wonder the eyes look strange. He's painted that bizarre image in the iris. That is bizarre. It's part man, part grail.
Part man, part grail. It burned into her retina, yeah. Is there nothing else, I guess, to really even look
I
at
have
here?
no idea.
We're just gonna take this at face value, I suppose. I guess this could be one of these things in this game where it's like you just needed to see it so that you can believe it. That's like a point kind of a deal to advance. Okay, so let's do this as Grail Man. So what happens if I start twisting these around? Anything happen? I'm saving only because you never know what's gonna happen here.
That's as far as it goes.
Okay, so was that 2 to the side or something?
I'm sure viticulture is fascinating, but I really don't have time to get into it. The guy's got interesting taste in art.
Like, do we have to make it all look at the guy or something? Look at the eyes? Maybe that doesn't make sense, actually, because this one would have you do this one here. All the way to the side, maybe?
That's as far as it goes. Gee, that worked.
What is this puzzle, huh?
Someone's made... Ah, those must be the alleged immortals. Some of them I've never heard of. What a bunch of nonsense.
What a bunch of nonsense.
It doesn't look... Why bother? Why bother? Why bother?
Why bother? Oh, okay, these candles?
There's enough light in here already. Those candles remind me of Phantom of the Opera. I'm speaking of Bergerac, of course, not Lloyd Webber.
Of course. But of course.
Those candles...
Okay, interesting. When we pull this out, I do wonder.
There's enough light in here already.
This angle is kind of interesting. Is this scratch? Those are the books like
This mess
phasing
looks
through.
really old, like something out of Dickens.
Plenty of light in here, right?
There's enough light in here.
What about this one?
Those candles remind me of Phantom of the Opera. I'm speaking of Bergerac, of course.
Yeah.
There's enough light in here already.
They need to look at the. What is this puzzle? They need to look at the candles, maybe? Grace, can you move over here, please? Kind of on the eye line of that, I guess. Which candle's which? I also don't know if I actually have that one set in the correct spot. This staircase in the middle of this room is pretty annoying because every time you go through it, like, changes the the angle on it. Huh.
That's as far. The guy's got interesting taste in art.
Maybe I'm not supposed to know how to do this yet. I guess. Are these like little wall thing, like these candles just in the wall? Look at this. It's part of the texture. That is crazy. Sure. What a time for 3D video games, huh?
Why would I want to do that?
Well, we don't know.
I think that's the back of Mont Cardew. That must be the tower you...
Tower you see from the courtyard.
I'm sure... I want to check the place out first.
Okay, so we can't even leave. We are in this room until we figured this out. Okay. Okay, so we have to... And what kind of clues do we even have here?
That winding staircase is really great. But it's strange that it just goes up into the attic.
Because, I mean, the context clues here just kind of tell us that this must have something to do, right, with... these statues. I find it interesting
Those candles are...
that these candles are selectable. And that when you... I guess they're just the same hitbox, right? So they just sort of, like, sit like this. These are the set camera angles here. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5. I was thinking, like, if there's 4 of them, maybe they just need to look across from each other or something like that. The other thought, I guess, is maybe that is the case. They just need to look at each other. Or, like, to the next one, maybe. But this one can't actually move any further over, right? Oh, they can. Okay, so that one's looking at that one. Maybe that's just the case. So those two are looking at each other. Okay, so this is like around the world clockwise. I think they're all looking at like the back of each other, basically. I guess I don't understand off the top of my head.
I think that's the spot we were at this morning, opposite Busan's tomb.
Like, what are my...
I don't think that... I think that's the...
What do we need to do here?
I think that's the back of Mont Cardew. I think that's...
Back of Mount Cardew. Like, does this one need to, like, just look straight out or something like that? Like, because the view is here, and then otherwise the other ones need to kind of, like, look somewhere else? Oops. So those ones are now looking at each other. That one's looking out, and these two are sort of kind of looking at each other. I don't know. The problem is I don't really know.
I better not go out that way.
Is there any of these that are looking? I guess with this one can maybe look directly at him. Maybe that's the play. Like, this guy's face is the 6th face. Although that doesn't seem to line up at all, does it? That's way too far over. I feel like I'm just guessing. This is the problem. And we can't go back upstairs, right?
I want to check the place out first.
Yeah, okay.
It's a grapevine motif. Well, nothing surprising about that. This is a vineyard.
Do we have any other... They're like kind of clues.
Grafting the Vine, the Encyclopedia of Grapes, the Science of Viticulture, Vitis Magnificus, plus lots of books in French. This guy takes his wine seriously. That winding staircase. Oof, that pattern on the floor must have cost a bundle to install. It's so intricate. I don't think that would accomplish anything.
I mean, this obviously like opens up to go lower, right? Something like this. Anything else on this guy?
No wonder the eyes look strange. He's painted that bizarre image in the iris. I have no idea what that might mean. That is bizarre. It's part man, part grail. I'm sure
There's not really anything to go off of here unless this is like some color thing I'm not picking up, but these all appear to look the same as each other. So there's basically what appears to be 5 positions. There's kind of 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and then the one like kind of center position. They all began in the center position. So I guess we can rule that out. As far as it goes with this thing here, I mean, this is a wheel, you know what I mean? And then there's like just some sort of like Fibonacci type pattern here. A helix fossil, if I might be so bold. Which does not really give me a lot of information. Okay, I keep seeing this thing down here. Oh boy, what does this do? Press. How are you supposed to really find that? That is... It's almost worse than a pixel.
Wow. This place is rigged. I wonder if that's a bad thing.
Okay. I see. Alright, so these things are supposed to be, I suppose, pointing at each other. Now, what happens when Grace crosses one of these things? Do we have like kind of a Mission Impossible situation happening here? Tiniest hitbox. Come on.
Wow. This place is rigged. I wonder if that's a bad thing.
What happens if we do it? Did something happen? No. Okay, so this doesn't seem so bad. So we must have to do something with 5 points. Do we just do like a star or something? Can we do that? Or is this sort of like a like a wheel situation? Or does everybody need 2? See how there's 2 coming in here? So that one gets 2. Yeah, maybe we do this.
Those lights are just shining out into the room. It seems like there should be some kind of pattern.
Yeah, it does. It does seem like that. Okay, this is kind of difficult to sort of see. Can I maybe do a little bounce off the wall here a little bit to go up? There we go. I feel like we want something to have 2, right? Like, oh my god, it's camera. I feel like, in hindsight, this would be a lot better if... you could go up and down with the camera rather than this kind of just like flat. But it is kind of tough to tell what's going on here. All right, so if we have 5 things, sure this is like one of those like things we looked up with the a particular pattern or something that needs to be done. Like, is this just now I can do the around the world type of thing? Okay, it doesn't seem like it. So I wonder if we need to just go straight into the middle or something then? Although that would have been okay from the beginning. But I suppose it might not have taken until you hit the button. Okay, so now everything is kind of like brought to the middle. Sort of looks like the wheel. I guess all the spokes going in, right? Housekeeper downstairs is like, who keeps making all this racket upstairs in that secret room up there?
Gee, that worked.
I got babies crying downstairs. I got people stomping around upstairs. Okay, so they do look... So this one is now connected with that one. What about this? That's connected there. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. Hey, Weird Proc. Oh, welcome in. So where does it, if I mess with this one, where does this go? How are you supposed to tell where all these things are connected here? Oh, we're close to having a star. Look at this. So I think if we move this one to the right and this one to the left... Like, that could be a thing. This could be onto something here. Okay. Like, look how close to having, like, a star-type situation we're in now. So, this one... So, I guess... Can this one go to the left? A couple, maybe? One more to the left, maybe? I literally have to keep going up the stairs here so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so something... So that's just that. They're looking into each other's face. So we just need to get that one over here to the left, maybe?
That's great.
There it is, yeah.
I think.
So we had to make the star. I think what was happening is that... I've lost track of where it is because the camera keeps changing. But one of them was... I think this one... And this one, we're just looking at each other, so we just had a single beam going, but now we've got it. This is a crazy puzzle, and one that is pretty cool in theory because of the 3D space and things, but, like... Oh. They, like, almost had a good setup for this by being able... Oops. Yeah, we want cinematic camera angles. But yeah, they needed to have one of these like set camera things where you could actually see what the heck was going on here because I couldn't, frankly. Okay, let's save here. I have no idea what's gonna happen next, so let's just call this laser star. Save. It did help that was a huge thing because I honestly was like looking around and being like, I don't know where to go next. So I guess I'll go back into the winery and like kind of see how that situation plays out. But yeah, the fact that they locked us in here is was good because it made you kind of You just had to figure it out.
Ugh. And I yell at Gabriel for taking stupid risks.
Yeah, this is definitely a risk. Whoa, hear the music. Alright, where's the baby? Excuse me. Just looking for one baby. Oh my gosh, there's so many doors. There's so many doors. And wine. Okay, so this is sort of like a dungeon slash mausoleum. I think this is maybe the door based on the 3D sound situation happening here. Does this go down further? Casks and stuff. More doors. Yeesh. Okay, well, this is gonna be a doozy, huh? You can go down the stairs without doing the puzzle. That's pretty funny. Wouldn't surprise me. This game's probably pretty janky, I bet you, under the hood. This is in that era of 3D where we were all just kind of figuring it out.
Weird. It's like this basement was designed for something else. I wonder what those niches are for.
Yeah, scary little niche there.
I hope those are for shipping wine.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I don't have time for that.
Okay. Oh, drink some wine.
I could get drunk, but I don't think it would help. Well, I guess this really is a winery. Okay, that's a good thing.
You want the lasers to do what? That's a bit I love about Blueprints as well, is that, like, as you kind of play more of that game, they have some bits of that, like, kind of the setup of how that building works, and so much of it's just, like, questions around that, which I found pretty charming. Without spoiling too much.
This place has a lot of doors, but they're padlocked.
That's actually great news for us because, yeah, I mean, this would take us forever to explore.
It's locked.
Right? Break in.
Yeah, me and what army?
I mean, what's the end game here, Grace? If you're not going to open some of the doors, you know what I mean?
I wonder if this basement was part of an old underground catacomb that's been converted.
I think you're probably onto something.
Jeez, that looks like it belongs in a crypt.
Belongs in a museum.
It's locked.
I'm assuming we just need to go to
It's locked.
the end one there, where presumably the baby is.
It's locked. I hope those are for It's locked.
It's locked. I hope those are for shipping wine.
I wonder if this...
Yeah, okay, so these are all kind of starting to circle back almost. Oh, you can see
It's locked.
the drawn-in, like, lock texture there.
Weird.
It's another niche. Okay, so I think that's the door that we're probably looking at here. This one's also
It's
locked,
locked.
right? Yeah, I think it's that one. Is there anything else we want to look at? We should probably look at the casks here.
They do give the place a nice Edgar Allan Poe feeling, don't they? They do give...
Is there anything else back here that we want to... I don't want to, like, miss anything, you know what I mean? But I also... Doors.
It's locked.
It's locked. Okay. Okay, I mean, let's go to the scary door then, I guess. And we'll, see what needs to be done here. Listen. Okay.
That crying sound is coming from behind that door. That door's not locked. I wonder where it goes.
It's not locked. The one door that you'd probably, like, expect to have locked here. It didn't do it. It's a tarp.
Great. It's just a wine press.
Who is this? Oh, it's a crotchety old woman! Oh, this is great. With the cane and everything.
They do give the place a... I'm guessing that there's wine in those casks.
What if it's like... Aren't they like vampires? Could this be, dare I say, blood in here? Although these look like little lava craters. What are we even looking at now? We got more of these. Oh, these are bottles.
I'm not exactly sightseeing down here. That must be the good stuff. They do give the place a...
So this is like an exit or something? Yeah.
I wonder if that goes to the cellar doors I saw behind the house.
Okay, so maybe. Press?
Grapes waiting for the press. Rather gruesome now that I think about it.
Okay. I guess I'll save just in case here.
I'm not exactly sightseeing down here. It's rather violent, isn't it? A grape press is huge. At least I think it's a grape press. It's rather...
Okay, that's just all it is.
That woman looks as old as this basement.
She's like, I resent that statement.
There's a machine designed expressly for that purpose sitting 10 feet away.
I love that press is still the button press thing. That's so funny. Alright, I guess we'll talk to her.
Excuse me.
Oh, mademoiselle, douce mademoiselle, si jeune, si jolie, si appétissante.
You don't speak English, do you? I'll just...
Pomme bleue, mademoiselle, pomme bleue.
Let go. I don't know what you're saying. Let go.
Pomme bleue, aimeriez-vous des pommes bleues?
Stop it!
Pomme bleue, ou préféreriez-vous uniquement du jus? Hein? Un jus tout bleu, un jus sucré, un jus de raisin pressé à coups de poing?
Jeez. Okay, that was weird.
What?
There you are. I couldn't figure out where the heck you went.
I thought I heard something.
Yeah? Like what?
Nothing. I mean, it was just a wine press.
You shouldn't go check stuff out alone, Grace. Especially not when me or Gabe are around to go with you.
Well, you were occupied.
What? You mean Maddie? No, I was just...
There are two little lost lambs, and how sweetly they chat, little heads in a row.
Madeline, I was just telling Grace,
Never mind, you are both adults, but we are moving on now.
Thanks a lot, Mose.
I didn't do anything.
Isn't it? Dr. Wen. Have you read Dr. Wen's book on Grand Le Chateau? The definitive work. Dr. Wen mentioned that the chair is connected to the devil in the church.
Without temptation. Yes, I have heard that theory, but a more interesting one links the phrase to the vampires.
Oh my god.
What? Okay. Is that a time block? I was gonna say that better be a time block. That's hilarious. Wow. I mean, it's unfortunate for these two, but how I have to say this is where maybe the game kind of visually at least falls short with like this is not the most terrifying reveal in the world, and I had no idea what was going on till the last minute. Okay. What's the thing here? Day 2, 2 to 5. Let's save that up. All right. That's it for me on this one. I'm gonna call it here. We'll watch the intro thing here.
What is it?
And then we'll probably call it a stream.
Prince James's men. We just found their bodies.
Oh, that's who it was?
The Devil's Armchair.
The tour group found the bodies?
Yes.
Did you notice anything suspicious about people's reactions?
Let me see. Everyone seemed pretty surprised, but particularly Lady Howard. It was quite a performance now that I think about it.
I'll go check it out.
Can I come?
It might be more productive if you stay here and keep an eye on things. You don't mind, do you?
No. Guess that would be smart.
Atta girl. I'll be back soon.
Be careful.
Okay. What a video game this is. I gotta tell you, this has been a real riot. I'll leave that up. We did the save there. That way we can watch it at the top of the next stream. What a treat. What a treat this game is.